The Asian Art Museum of San Francisco has a pretty impressive Himalayan art collection, both painting and sculpture. And when you start looking at how to address the masterworks, you kind of have to divide it up into different sections for both the sculpture and painting again. And for the painting initially, what we've done is we've done a curator selection of three paintings. Then we've done a Shalu Monastery selection, and then a Chinese scrollworks selection, and then a Sakya tradition selection. Now, the Sakya tradition selection, it's really quite interesting because it overlaps with a number of other masterwork sets from the V&A in London, the Victoria and Albert Museum, as well as the Museum of Fine Art in Boston. And so there can be overlap with masterworks because of either painting sets or painting atelier, or just possibly the subject or a relationship in tradition. Now, for this first initial look at painting masterworks of Asian Art Museum San Francisco, we have six that are somewhat outstanding. Now, the first one is by and large the very best, and it is a 15th century, possibly early 16th, but otherwise 15th century mandala of Vajrabhairava, and regarded as one of the very finest scrollwork paintings in the world, coming out of the Ngor tradition of Tsang province in Tibet. Now, the second is a black ground painting with a central figure of Vajrabhairava, a smaller figure of Yamadharmaraja directly below, and then the lineage at the top and the retinue figures surrounding. Very, very good quality painting, a little bit later than the mandala, but just an exquisite example of black ground painting where you add color to the figures, but you leave the background black. Now, the third painting belongs to a set, and I don't think we've done a video on the set yet, but we've identified 4 paintings. Whether it's from a set or a series is not completely clear, but it is a blackground painting, and the blackground painting has, again, colored figures for the central Rinchen Drub. He's not the founder, but he's the really the most important teacher of Shalu Monastery in the 14th century. The fourth painting is another Vaishravana, and the Vaishravana is again coming out of the Shalu monastery tradition. The fifth painting is again a black background, and it's a Brahmanarupa Mahakala. It's not clear if it's coming out of a series or if it's a one-off, but there's a lot of expression, but also the figures at the top are recorded and named, and so the painting can be identified as being from the early 1700s. Now, the last painting is Vajrapani Nilambhara, and the Nilambhara again is coming out of the same series of paintings as the Buton Rinchen Drub from Shalu Monastery, and this again has other paintings from the same group from MFA Boston and from the V&A Museum in London. So this is just an introduction into the masterwork paintings of the Asian Art Museum San Francisco. Now, you can press the like button, you can subscribe. More importantly, you can join Horror on Patreon, where we have longer videos, longer essays, and we have more access to for questions and requesting future videos.